From the doctor when I did that. I got one here. I think I do. It doesn't hurt like that one did. That one is like from Betsy, I think. Betsy Morgan. Matt Miller's girlfriend. Dawn Doctor is her best friend. She works at Spectrum. She was actually standing outside my bedroom, or my room at Spectrum when I was telling them that I had to call, like I was on the phone with 911 and I couldn't talk. So I was like trying to get somebody to get a doctor and they wouldn't do it. So I was like, I can't breathe. And so they took my phone from me. As soon as I'm doing this, there's somehow, a guy is like behind this condo. So that way, like if somebody was watching like my military coordinates, it would look like there's somebody else in my room with me. Little dots. It might look like this was easy what I have to do, but it's not really. It's not at all, actually. Plus, like, this working out is, like, lazy. And if I do it and make noise, it'll look like, that's why there's money in my account, because normally it goes in there on the 3rd, and it's in there today. So that fat guy with the little dog walked behind the house to make it look like that's how I got my money. Right when I was getting ready to jog in my bedroom, right next to my bed, where my hips are level with the bed. And when I'm moving up and down, it'll look like I'm having sex. Not sure why they wanted to stage all the furniture in a certain position, are you? I know he could see me like in the hotel room working out, and he told everybody I was there being a prostitute. So I thought it was funny when I was working out, because they would like open and close the door next to mine. They'd even like make sure whatever room they put me in, there was like somebody else next to mine. Probably using my money, because he was going to make it look like that's how I got my money. So my other half of that money is probably in that fucking motherfucker's account. So. I think my stock shares are being stolen. What do you think? Should I share some more? I mean, you could switch the whole fucking program, make it look like there's just points, and then as soon as I get off there, make it look like it's a bank account and it's money that was mine. It's missing. So jogging is sex. Because I have to do it inside the house because I said fuck at Planet Fitness when they tried to purposely overdraft my account and wouldn't take my payment and said they were going to have to overdraft my account like a new one that I just opened. And then when I went to deposit my money in my new account, they put it back through the tube and said, I'm sorry, you can't deposit money in this account right now. I was like, well, I have a payment coming out from Planet Fitness. Like, we know. I was like, yeah, I know you do. That was at Huntington. That way I would have to do this in my room. And then they could like go in and out of those rooms next to mine and make it look like they were coming in and out of here having sex with me. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm really hungry. It's early to be hungry, but I'm hungry. Just vacuumed. Those are cat plates. Put some on the side of the sink and a camera up here. Makes it look like I put dishes in the sink. But that one's not even here. The night light was placed up. He moved it back so you can see my ass when I'm doing dishes right there. That way you can't tell I'm doing dishes. I know it's Rachel's eating right now. I've got different tortillas, but this on there. It tastes kind of good on there. Not too much. Just probably just get me some flavor. In the middle. let's see. I don't know why I'm in the mood to eat right now, but I'm gonna finish exercising. I think it's my life. For sure. Check that. I'm gonna eat. I need some more of these yoga shorts.
Humera.
Managing. I was supposed to have that one. It's still different. Right.
How community partners like that come together. We want to create equal opportunities for all of our kids to come in. That is the foundation that Boys and Girls Club have built themselves on.
Partnering with organizations that create positive experiences for our youth is an investment in our future. Mercantile Bank, lending a hand and connecting with community.
You don't have to be a millionaire or really very rich to really plan for your family and your future. Grand Rapids Community Foundation. We're in the front lines of major issues that are hitting this community each and every day. Issues like affordable housing, how we can support the arts, all sorts of things that really make the community thrive. Grand Rapids Community Foundation, connecting the community.
Call up your friends and invite them over this weekend. We're going to show you how to throw a backyard blowout without breaking the bank. Here to get you started with some fun and festive ideas is the site decorator for bestproducts.com, Jamie Miles. Hi, kidding me? Okay, first of all, I want to come to your party because it already looks like fun.
Well, welcome. Grab some drinks. Let's get started. It's not too early for drinks, right?
Okay, let's start.
Good.
Yeah,
This is sangria lemonade, absolutely delicious, perfect for summer. So this is lemonade, it's a little bit of white wine and light rum. Add some of your favorite fruits. We have oranges in here, apples, raspberries, delicious, super
and the fruits make it look so cute.
That's a perfect garnish.
This drink looks so
This
delicious.
guy is my favorite. So this is a lemonade rum punch.
Wow.
Your margarita just come a little bit boozier.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. You have lemonade, you have pineapple juice, you have a dark rum and a light rum. And it's topped with our favorite pineapple. And we love these cute little pineapple
So cute. You know what else is a great advice? One of my friends is a good party thrower. She makes pictures, so she doesn't have to make an individual cocktail for everybody. She puts in the fridge. Pictures in the fridge. Yeah, she doesn't have to like pour all the time.
Remember, I have to point out this cute pineapple lights on the top of the table. This really transforms your backyard into a little bit of a tropical paradise. $13 on Amazon, super cheap and easy.
Okay. Talk food.
Food. Okay, I love this. So this is a loaded cauliflower. How good?
I love cauliflower.
Yeah. So you start with a healthy cauliflower, grill it, and then you top it with cheese, bacon, ranch dressing.
So instead of doing like potato skins, you can just
Exactly. Perfect starter. Yeah, so this is our California grilled chicken. You have a little bit of balsamic marinade. You're going to grill it on both sides. Top it with the mozzarella cheese, avocado, tomato, and a little bit of a balsamic drizzle. Super refreshing.
I'm making
really easy.
That looks great. And that balsamic glaze is great on anything like watermelon.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then we're going to end our meal with the banana split kebab. So this is so easy to make, and it looks absolutely beautiful on your table. So you're going to skewer banana, pineapple, strawberry, drizzle with a little melted chocolate, chopped nuts, whatever you prefer.
And it's healthy because it's fruit.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah, and kids can get them off the skewering too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super easy.
All right. Okay. For the grill.
Grilling. Because we have the Himalayan salt slab. Now, this is a little bit different. You have to get used to it. Your guests probably haven't seen it before.
No.
You're gonna heat it up on the grill for a little bit. Once it gets fully heated, you're gonna layer your steak or your veggies. It's gonna evenly cook it, which is great. And it takes the guesswork out of salting your meat.
So this is just a block of salt.
It's a block of salt, and you're going to be able to reuse it. You can actually freeze it as well if you want to use it for sushi display, shrimp display.
Wow.
That's kind of multi-purpose.
Does it make it longer to cook, obviously, right?
It's going to take longer to heat it up, and it actually cooks about the same amount of time.
Okay.
You're not going to have to be salty or anything.
It doesn't make it too salty. But
No, it's perfect. It's actually good for like newer guests.
Okay.
All right. So this is great. This is a grilling kebab basket, and you actually don't have to skewer your meats or your veggies. So this is really great. $19 for 4. Super easy, and then you have it for a beautiful display later.
Make a salad with it. Well, you could, and you could just take it out.
Healthy version. There you go.
All right. Just come over with us. I buy Andrew.
Yeah, it's not gonna float. We have avocados and everything, and especially our pool. So we have this awesome avocado
Oh, yeah,
pool
so I'm-
here. $25.
Sorry.
Wait, oh God. All right.
$25 on Amazon.
Okay.
So much fun, and we even have pool clothes for your drinks.
Yeah, that's early.
So these are great. These are $14 gifts. You'll see there's like some fun characters here. There's swans, there's pineapples, there's little rainbow unicorns, donuts. So much fun. No excuse to leave the pool.
Cornhole is my favorite sport. And cornhole at night. Yeah.
So this is great. You can even play after the sun goes down. It's great for adults, great for kids. It's very
I need chow down here. And I didn't eat. Yesterday, but now that I know I've got way to get more food. really good one. Alright guys, look at this. Do this hallway still in my bedroom. In the bathroom.
Five-star rated, reliable roofing. This month only, save nothing. 12 months. Benefits Hero A+ rated. ReliableRoofingMI.com.
From Grand Rapids, New York City, come behind the scenes and get book stage with the Grand Rapids Symphony and Chorus at the Bay Carnegie Hall. Watch the Grand Rapids Symphony at Carnegie Hall, Sunday at 3 on WTVA.
At DT Energy, we value our customers and our communities by helping them save time and money. Did you know the same fuel that heats your house and cooks your food can also be used to fire up the grill and warm the pool? A natural gas fireplace burns cleaner and starts and stops with a push of a button. A natural gas grill heats faster than charcoal and is cheaper than propane. A gas pool or hot tub heater can also save you money, so you can enjoy them any time of the year. DT Energy is committed to providing affordable natural gas to West Michigan.
You don't have to be a millionaire or really very rich to really plan for your family and your future. Grand Rapids Community Foundation. We're in the front lines of major issues that are hitting this community each and every day. Issues like affordable housing, how we can support the arts, all sorts of things that really make a community thrive. Grand Rapids Community Foundation, connecting with community.
Festival of the Arts is in its 49th year, but that doesn't mean there aren't new things happening every year. And I'm here with the festival co-chairs. We're here with Jesse and Missy. So nice to see you, ladies. I know you've been working so hard. Can you believe it's finally here?
Oh, we're so excited. We've been waiting for it for 18 months.
One of the best things, we have a beautiful forecast for this weekend, which is really exciting. Let's talk about some of the new things in festival. We kind of have a little list of things, which is nice. Pop-up stages that are new this year.
Yes, we brought in some pop-up stages for some of those smaller acoustic bands because we've got limited stages due to our footprint in the construction this year.
There is a new layout. Tell us about that.
That goes down Ottawa to Mayan and then back over to Ione and up to Pearl this year.
Very nice, but still lots of great things to check out, including something called the Live Crew, which is going to be roaming around festival this year. What is the Live Crew?
Well, it's our awesome PR team that's going to be going around and doing live Facebook and showing us food.
And so you can basically check on the festival Facebook page or Instagram account and really get by the minute, by the second accounts of what's happening. Why is it you decided to do that?
Well, we think it's really important to share everything that's happening with everyone, whether they can make it down here or not.
Okay, something also called the demonstration tent. And we have some entertainment from the demonstration tent that's happening here on the show today. But what exactly is the demonstration tent?
We are going to showcase artists so they can show off their work, their trades. We've got potters, wood turners, printers, all kinds of fun stuff.
You also have Kevin Kamerad. He's the guy that's going to be showcasing his talents a little bit later on A-Class.
Yes, absolutely. We're really excited about that.
Yeah. And I know that he has a show that's actually tomorrow morning.
Yes, 10 to noon. He's going to be at the demonstration tent. Puppet Parade to follow right over to a performance by Kevin.
Okay, so we've covered some of the new. Let's talk about old favorites because obviously in its 49th year, there's a reason why Festival of the Arts is so successful. And you have some very well-loved acts. I know a lot of that is the food, but there's such a variety of art and entertainment that you have on showcase, including comic book art.
Yes, we do. They are down here at Rosa Park Circle.
tonight
No,
and
not
tomorrow
nice,
night from
yeah,
5 to 9. We are so excited to get them involved and be able to show people the local artists right here in West Michigan who are doing this amazing work.
That was an obvious lead-in because we have someone else here to my right, and his name is Rob of Calder City Comics. You are a comic book artist. What does that mean exactly?
I deal in sequential art, where the pictures and the words tell the story. So I also do classic, like Sunday Funnies kind of comics, where there's a lead up and a punchline. That's what Culver City Comics is. It's featured in a Graffiti magazine with the Griffins, and it's basically the last stamp on the magazine is a little hockey-related joke on the way out.
It's so neat that people are really interested in comic book art, and with graphic novels, I think there's been this whole new generation and resurgence of interest in it. That has to be really refreshing for an artist like yourself.
Oh, absolutely. When they bring DC television with like Arrow and The Flash and the Marvel movies where you have Spider-Man and the Infinity Wars and everything, it's just bringing the focus. But all of that originated at pen and ink and in an artist's imagination before it makes it to the big screen. So, when you visit your local comic book store, you could be seeing the plot line for next year's summer blockbuster.
And Rob, what do you have in your hand there?
These are the Griffins, for the last couple of years, have done an annual event where they do a comic book giveaway, and I'm the artist and author of these. And it's something that has generated a lot of interest. The kids, especially at the matinee event, when they come, they get a day off school, they come to see a hockey game, they get a comic book on the way out. And it features Griff, who doesn't speak. He's like Scooby-Doo. He doesn't have any dialogue. And when you see the mascot, he never speaks. So he's got a cast of characters around him that drive the plot line and the storyline. And they're non-violent, kid-friendly age. They're aimed for like middle school-aged kids. And there's just fun little adventures that feature our local events. Like the latest one, number 2 here, has Rosa Parks Circle in it, the Waldron Building, Griff's Ice House. And so when the kids see the stuff in the comic book, it's stuff they can actually see in real life. And the gargoyles that are featured in this comic are on top of the Waldron Building. And so the kids can walk by and go, oh, that's George the Gargoyle. Yes.
It's like you're part of the comic.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like our community come to life in comic book form.
And so if someone is interested in connecting with you specifically during Festival of the Arts, where are you going to be and what time?
Out 5 to 9 on tonight and tomorrow night, just down here at Rosa Parks Circle. There'll be a tent. I'll have a banner with my website and everything on it. So stop by, say hi, and enjoy comic book.
Okay,
So awesome for you to join us.
I get like really hungry.
Preview what's happening with you. But I want to say to you ladies too, there's so much going on for a festival. You have a few different stages. We have 18 or more food options that are available. We are going to come in food this hour too.
sudden onset of psoriasis that becomes very severe throughout the story. And I originally wrote the book with teens who have psoriasis in mind, and I haven't
Drug
quite
sick.
yet heard from those teens, but the book has taken off with both women and men.
You know, I find that some of the most interesting pieces of fiction have some truth and landmarks that people may recognize, and you certainly have incorporated a lot of those landmarks in your storytelling.
Well, I did, for sure. I based the book exactly where I live, which was near Garfield Park, and it primarily focuses on Alger Heights because that's where the girls tend to shop and go out for lunch and so forth. But it also takes in some of Burton Heights, and they go downtown a few times. So there are a lot of references to even Lordsburg, where this building is sitting on the plaza. So it's kind of a lot for anybody that grew up in Grand Rapids. However, you know, I've gotten great responses from people who grew up in Philadelphia and different places who have said, I can totally relate. It reminds me of growing up in the neighborhoods that we were in.
Right. I mean, it's all about that period of time, you know, and about all of us. So you're writing a sequel also to this book, which is really interesting.
Well, actually, it's done, and hopefully will be out in July. That's the goal, and it picks up 2 months after this one ends. This ends in June of '68, and that one begins in August.
And so your inspiration, I was asking about it. You say that you did a lot of improv work. You were really into the theater.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was some of my inspiration. Definitely, came from my association, as I said, with the psoriasis community, and very inspired by a film that was made for people with psoriasis. It moved me so much to wonder how it was affected me had seen it as a teenager, and then I thought, well, this is a novel and with psoriasis as well. So we created it.
So yesterday, I talked about a big event they have coming out next week.
Yes. It's right over the Public Main Library downtown on Thursday, June 7th at 7 p.m. I will be speaking as well as Melissa Fox, and she is the president of the Great more affordable on Amazon, and it's in most of the libraries are carrying it as well.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Now we're going to check in with Rachel.
Well, looking for something fun to do this weekend? Come on down to downtown Grand Rapids. We are here with David Abbott, and we are talking all things festival. It's lovely to see you, David.
Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for having us again.
And you could not be more welcome here because you brought the food.
Yeah. You know, everybody's always happy when someone shows up with food.
Oh my goodness. You know, that is such a big part of festival, the food. Why do you think that that's become such an important component
Do they
of
have
this
to buy it?
event?
Well, I think one of the things about it, you know, our food booths are all run by nonprofits within our region. So we brought about $3 million into the hands of these nonprofits, and this is their largest fundraiser that they do during the year, and their volunteers have a ball.
Okay, I just gotta hang out for a second before I run.
They're cooking up souvlaki the same way they've been doing it
I
for
just
49 years.
wanted to change my schedule up for a second. So.
Shirts on.
Yeah, and don't forget about the baklava.
How can you possibly forget about baklava? But we brought a huge sampling of food that you get to eat.
Oh my goodness, and it's almost lunchtime. Oh my gosh, you're my favorite friend. Okay, so there are 18 booths at Festival this year. Let's kind of walk through some of them because you brought actually a good representation of what people can sample.
Absolutely, and I actually brought a cheat sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Okay, because there's that much information.
So down here at the end, this is from the All Souls Community Church, and it's a walking taco. So you too could have a Dorito or a Frito with everything all on top.
And it's all in that bag. I love it.
Everything's good in a bag, Rachel. So the next we have, it's an American snack from Northview Wildcat Youth Wrestling. Is a great big soft pretzel or a giant dill pickle?
I love those dips too for that pretzel. It's so good.
Yeah, the next one is Kettle Hill's Instrumental Music Boosters, and they do shrimp skewers with garlic toast and then fresh squeezed lemonade.
They have a world-class band there, and I know they do a lot of traveling, and so I have to imagine that the proceeds for what they're going to do this weekend go toward that.
It's not cheap to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It's not. It's not.
So the next up is we have.
I wonder what that means. What did they say the parade was?
Down here festival too.
Oh, without a question. And
That looks really good.
Has brought back pavlovas, which is a meringue and then it's a non-dairy whipped topping with fresh fruit over top. And the other thing that they've added this year, which is our new favorite and exciting, is our grilled pineapple.
Fajita seasonings for a reason gives me heartburn.
A cinnamon on it that is just out of this world.
I just have a weird stomach.
So, and then our very last food that's here today is our Chinese Association of Western Michigan, and they have chicken skewers, fried rice, egg roll, crab ragoon. Of course, you can get water and soft drinks at a lot of our booths downtown.
So it's important that you remember to bring cash for these food booths because that's not something that we always do, is have cash at the ready. So bring cash with you. But outside of all these great food offerings, most of the things at Festival are free.
Well, actually, Rachel, all the things at Festival are free with the exception of the food. And we do have sampling this year from one booth, and it's the Smithfield Ham folks. And they are providing samples of a fantastic pork tenderloin. So everybody can come down and at least get a little taste of something different. That'll make them hungry for everything else.
It's neat. And these are going to be running. We know that Festival goes until 10 o'clock tonight, 10 to 10 tomorrow, opens early on Sunday, and goes till about dinner time. So you can get food that's going to satisfy lunch or dinner or snacks and everything.
Oh, absolutely. I think grilled pineapple first thing in the morning, Rachel, would be good for you.
And a little bit of fruit too. Where's a good place to connect with all these booths? Because we know the festival really spans quite a distance in downtown.
It's crazy though, like how hungry you get when you don't have any money, like or any food. You get like extra hungry, like even on a day where you just normally just have like your coffee or whatever, you just instantly like that's all that goes through your head, especially if you've been through as much as I've been through.
We also have 3 wayfinding kiosks that have maps on them. They're great big giant red pylons, so you can find out all the information from there too. And just put your nose on. I think you can smell good food.
I think you can too. David, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Love being here with you.
Yeah,
thanks.
And we have more 8 Blacks coming up, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Alright, I'm gonna get out. I gotta plug this in and work out.
Always alert. This is Storm Team